Hey, it's Kristen and let's get building. So I'm back with another apartment renovation. This one I jumped into building as soon as I started doing the week 1 Forever Friend event. So I actually did for that event, I went in over to Sulani and did like a super quick renovation, and I was completely obsessed with the colors and the furniture that I used for that challenge. So again, I will be covering that every Tuesday. So yeah, this week for week 2, it doesn't look as exciting as week 1 because I really wanted that plushie for that event, but week 3 and 4 actually looks like they have some really good stuff. But yeah, so I wanted to kind of use the colors of that home in an apartment because I have not done anything with these yellow counters in a minute. So all of the pastels with like the pink and the blues, and this table I ended up merging together so we could have like a normal dining table size. But, oh, and the pink tiles, I'm kind of obsessed with them. I've moved on from the white tiles, but this does end up sleeping 4. So it is a 2-bedroom and it's a 1 full bath and then like a half bath that's like on the other side of the kitchen. I do end up coming back in and I will make that smaller. I think when you have like multiple Sims, you definitely need to have like an extra toilet, even a shower if you can, but the more bathrooms, the better, honestly, because somebody's always peeing themselves. But yeah, so I really wanted to kind of like play around with the color in this apartment and just use a lot of things that I don't typically use. I mean, I have been building a lot of colorful apartments and homes. That's kind of like what I'm into right now. I do have some plans to do some like realistic homes in the future, so maybe in the next week or so. However, we are soon getting the Adventure Awaits expansion pack, so I definitely will be covering that, doing a lot of builds. I have some ideas for some parks and playgrounds that I want to do, some campgrounds, and especially since I watched the live stream yesterday. I don't know if you guys seen it. If you didn't, I did a recap video where, because the live stream was like an hour and a half, so I kind of did a full recap going over all of the important stuff. However, I did realize I missed that we're actually getting an in-ground hot tub, so that's actually really exciting. I don't use hot tubs that much, but since we're getting kind of like, oh my gosh, I was gonna say hot date, but we're kind of getting like a Love Island Survivor type of thing where you can actually eliminate people that are on the island. So of course you can take your Sims to do a normal camp getaway. You can also send your kids to like a kids camp, or you can do something romantic and do like Love Island where if there's no connections, or you can even have like the popular or least popular Sim get voted out each night. So there's quite a bit that you can do with it. But saying that, I do have quite a few lot builds that I actually have in mind to build when that comes out. I've seen all of the furniture, which again, I do have a video where I go over all 350. All of the catalog was actually leaked over on the Sims community. So I broke it down, which it gave me a little bit of space to have like a little bit of brainstorming. Oh my gosh, guys, I do end up changing this back area so many times because I could not figure out if I just wanted to put like a little nursery off of the master room. But this does get changed a lot. This does end up changing into 2 long rooms and 1 bathroom. Yeah, here's where I start kind of doing that. But yeah, so anyways, I kind of have an idea now, especially with the live stream yesterday. So you're actually going to be able to turn your imaginary friends into real Sims as your children age up. So that actually looked so cool. I have so many gameplay ideas also, so you will see a bunch of new challenges. I do already consistently have 100 Baby, as you guys know, every Wednesday and Sunday. I was going to start a second series on my channel, but I actually think I'm gonna wait it out until after I do some challenges that I have planned with this new expansion pack. So I'm pretty sure that it comes out next week. I think you are gonna see some creators have some early access today, maybe. I think from what I've seen on Twitter, I'm not exactly sure. I don't have early access footage, unfortunately, but I do have full plans to cover this when I get my hands on it. So there's a lot in that pack. Like, we even have the modular playgrounds, which are going to be really cool that we can use in backyards. But if you want to build like a school or a playground or build like a community park, those are going to be really cool. And one of the things that they actually mentioned in the live stream was that the playgrounds, you're actually not only going to be able to use only child sim, so all the way up to adult will be able to go on that. So it's a really good family activity if you want like the parents or the grandparents or babysitters to go on the playground with the children. They're actually going to be able to go on it. So that was actually really cool. And there's another thing that they mentioned with some of the imaginary friends. They actually kind of have their own traits. So they mentioned, so there's like the crafty one, there's the wild child, and then there was like the unicorn one. I forget what they called that one, but apparently they mentioned something about wanting to make sure that you had like a smoke detector or a fire alarm. So it definitely seems like they might have a little mischief in them. Some of them, not all of them. Some of them seem to have like good traits, and then some of them have like more on the mischief side. So I'm excited about that, seeing what we can get into. So it looked like, if I remember, there was like four different imaginary friends, I think. I know there was 3 that they showed on the stream. We're also getting a blender, so I'm gonna need to do a build, add a blender. Spin class, we seen spin class over on the live stream. We're also getting a new aspiration as well, so you're gonna be able to like study butterflies. There was a name of it, but I can't remember what it was called, and I'm actually really interested in that. Last year I bought a little terrarium thing so that I could raise monarch butterflies and try to find some like butterfly cocoons or eggs and start them, but I haven't done that yet. So this is kind of like motivating me to do that next year when the weather changes. So there's so much to do. We even have like some new ground decals so that we will have a bunch of different butterflies that you can put. Also, if you've seen the video, there's like a new hide and seek. You can play hide and seek with the kids, and they can hide in things. So they can actually hide in landscaping. So if you can check out the video that I posted, but for example, like one of the kids went into one of the bushes and the bush glittered. So you're able to like find where the kid went and hid. So they're also able to hide in like furniture. Like if they want to hide in a like a bed, it'll glitter. So that is so cool. Even if you wanted to actually like close your eyes and let your child go play hide and seek, you can just like go through the home and see if you can find where they hid. So there's a lot of cool features. It also has a lot of cross gameplay as well. So I want to see a little bit of that. I know that they turned like Don Lothario into a mermaid, and Bella Goth was an alien. I don't think they had a werewolf. I think that, yeah, Brent was a werewolf. They turned Teen Brent into that, but yeah, so that got me a little bit more excited seeing them play in the game. Let me know if you guys seen it, and are you going to be getting that pack? I kind of wanted to do like a playground build in preparation, but I think I'm gonna wait until I actually get all of the new furniture. I have some big plans for that and some challenges. Have you guys seen any challenges of any simmers posting for the adventure awaits, like the Love Island? I haven't really seen any new challenges yet. I know once this comes out, we will be seeing quite a few of them. I'm thinking also about doing a build challenge that you guys will be able to, if you guys have been on my channel for a while, you might even remember a while ago I used to stream on Twitch, and I would build like a home shell and put a few items in it, and you guys would need to finish the build, and I would do tours on Twitch about the finished builds that you guys reposted in the gallery. So I'm thinking about maybe doing something like that with a camp and kind of like getting it started, and then you guys have to finish it and doing some type of a contest or a tour. Let me know what you guys think of that. So yeah, anyways, back to this build. I did try to make this like a cutesy family, colorful and cluttered, but not over the top clutter. I wanted it to look clean but lived in, and I think it turned out super cute. The table is my favorite right now. I'm like obsessed with that wooden table and the painted flowers on it. We've got these little dish rags up here also. I feel like we still have quite a bit of clutter, but I don't feel like we have enough wall kitchen clutter. I think we need more. And for some reason, I can never find the shopping bags. I'm always looking for them, and then in the process of trying to find them, I find something else and then I forget that I'm looking for them. Oh, I go with a big giant bookcase here. I did not know what to do with this wall because I already had the desk over by the windows. So if you did have a sim that was working from home, this is perfect because there is the computer, so you could be like a novel writer because you have like your computer. And yes, you could definitely switch out the bedroom if you did have younger children, but it was built with like kid and teen in mind. And all of the rooms are actually pretty spacious. Even the master room, if you had a baby, there is tons of space if you did need to add in a crib or a bassinet. So I wanted to make sure that we had like a bunch of the family art all around the home. There's even like one of the hand-drawn or colored things over in the kitchen as well. But I already posted this in the gallery. It is the 2B Jasmine Suites full apartment. Just make sure before you place this, if you do add this into your build, that you are gonna need to have your move objects on, and then you are gonna need to replace the walls for, I think there's 4 doors. So there's the bathroom, 2 bathrooms, and 2 bedrooms. You are just gonna need to replace those doors because I did upload it as a room. For some reason, I was thinking The Sims did some kind of an update that we could actually upload apartments. I don't know if I'm missing something, but yeah, this is in the gallery. Look for KrystinMyrieXo, same as my channel name, in the gallery. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye guys.